last one of the night is goddess Bastet, 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 something really hard to say. So is this the goddess that's reaching out to you or connecting with you in 2025? She is the Egyptian goddess of home, fertility, childbirth, women's secrets, and protection. She is often associated with the energy of joy, creativity, and sensuality. Bastet embodies both the nurturing and protective aspects of the feminine, and she is depicted as a lioness or as a woman with the head of a cat. She is also the goddess of music, dance, and pleasure, as well as a fierce protector of the home and family. If you're seeing a lot of the numbers 2, 3, and 7, if you're seeing cats, lions, or kittens, if you're seeing the colors gold, black, green, and white, if you're really drawn to the crystals carnelian, tiger's eye, malachite, and obsidian, if you're seeing a lot of imagery like cats, cat statues, sistrums, crescent moons, perfume or incense that represent sensuality or beauty, the pomegranates, if you're drawn to the herbs frankincense, myrrh, rosemary, and lavender. Reasons why Bastet would reach out to you is if you feel vulnerable, unsafe, or in need of shielding, Bastet may reach out to offer her protection and guidance. She's also very nurturing energy that supports the healing and emotional wounds, especially around self-love, feminine energy, and creativity. If you're feeling blocked in your creative pursuits or need more self-confidence, she can help unblock energies and energize your creative expression, so that's solar plexus chakra. She may also reach out to bring balance between your nurturing and fierce sides, helping you integrate strength and compassion. And if you need to reconnect with your sensuality, pleasure, or joy, Bastet can help you reclaim your vitality and pleasure in life. Things that you can put on her offering table are milk or cream, candles, especially gold, black, or green, sweet fruits, pomegranates, we need to try a pomegranate, figs or dates representing fertility, abundance, and sensuality, perfumes, obviously floral, incense, frankincense, myrrh, or lavender, and cat figures or images. How to incorporate Bastet into your year. Connect with your feminine power, embrace and celebrate your feminine strength, sensuality, and creativity. Bastet can guide you to feel more empowered in these areas. Take time for self-care and nurturing relationships, particularly focusing on balancing fierce protection with gentle love. Engage in activities that spark joy like dance, art, or music to activate Bastet's creative and playful energy. Set up protection rituals or prayers for Bastet to guard your home, relationships, or personal boundaries. And reconnect with your pleasure, enjoyment in life, honoring your body and senses and as an act of reverence to Bastet. Okay, what is the story of Bastet? I guess I forgot this part. Incorporate Bastet into your year, involving embracing both your protective strength and your creative, sensual, and nurturing qualities. Aligning with her energy to bring balance and joy back into your life. Who doesn't want that? Okay. Okay, so her story is about protecting her people. So let's read it. One of the key stories of Bastet's healing power involves her protection and nurturing nature. According to the story, Ra, the sun god, had grown weary and weak after years of ruling the universe. As he aged, Ra's power began to fade, and he became vulnerable. The people of Egypt believed that Ra's weakness meant that the world would fall into chaos, began to turn away from him, which angered him deeply. He called on Sekhmet. We read this story. I did all the Egyptian goddesses in a row, like these 3 back to back. I did Sekhmet, Hathor, and then Bastet, because somebody was asking for those ones to be up sooner. So this is kind of helping, right? In his anger, Ra called upon Sekhmet, his daughter, who was known for her ferocity and strength, to punish humanity for their disrespect. Sekhmet, taking all the role of the lioness, goddess of war, went on a rampage, destroying and killing people in her path. She became uncontrollable and bloodthirsty, wreaking havoc across Egypt. Ra realized the catastrophe consequences of his wrathful daughter's actions, sought a way to stop her destruction. The bloodlust was so intense that the land began to overflow with blood, causing great distress. Well, no crap. To prevent total annihilation, Ra devised a clever plan. He poured red beer into the Nile River, mixing it with pomegranate juice, making it look like blood. Sekhmet, seeing this blood, drank the concoction and began to be intoxicated. Then she fell into a deep slumber. Upon waking, Sekhmet realized the devastation she had caused and shifted back into her more compassionate, loving form, Bastet. What? What? Are there 3 personalities to this goddess? What? So Sekhmet, the nicer Sekhmet, is Bastet? What? Realized the devastation she had caused and shifted back into her more compassionate, loving form, Bastet. As Bastet, she then healed the wounded and brought peace back to Egypt. So Bastet was the one healing. What? Emotional healing, Bastet transformed from Sekhmet's fury to her nurturing side, symbolizing the power of emotional healing, the ability to shift from overwhelming destruction. Where's Hathor, though? Does that make sense to you? Let's just read this. Well, let's read this. It says, in Egyptian mythology, Sekhmet is actually considered an aspect of Hathor. Hathor is known for her nurturing, loving, and joyful nature, but she also has a fierce and wrathful side, which manifests in the form of Sekhmet, the lioness-headed goddess of war and destruction. In some myths, Hathor becomes Sekhmet when Ra, the sun god, needs her to punish and destroy the wrongdoers, and Sekhmet represents the more aggressive, destructive aspect of Hathor's divine personality. We knew that. Bastet, on the other hand, is a completely distinct goddess. She is the goddess of home, fertility, women, children, love, and joy, and is typically depicted as a lioness or a domestic cat. While both Bastet and Sekhmet are connected with cats and lioness, Bastet is generally seen as the more gentle and nurturing counterpart, representing joy and protection. Bastet's healing aspect are often focused on emotional and spiritual well-being, nurturing, and protection, while Sekhmet, Hathor's warrior form, is associated with fierce and destructive side of the feminine. The story involving Ra and Sekhmet, where she became too destructive and is calmed by Hathor, gently intervention, is one of the most famous myths, highlighting the transformation power of the deities. Sekhmet is the fierce aspect of Hathor, often associated with war, destruction, and divine retribution. Bastet is a separate goddess associated with fertility, home, love, protection, while she would share quality of Sekhmet. So while Sekhmet and Bastet share common feline associations and protection energies, they have distinct roles and mythologies in Egyptian mythology. Sekhmet's mythology is more closely tied to Hathor, and Bastet stands on her own as a goddess of joy, love, and domestic protection. That story is very confusing. So Hathor and Sekhmet destroys everything. Hathor is the more compassionate side of Sekhmet, but then Bastet is the one going around also helping heal the wounded from what Sekhmet did. So anyways, I don't know if that's correct, right? I'm learning this with you guys. So the healing powers in the stories is emotional healing, Bastet's transformation to help when Sekhmet's fury destroyed the land, protection and healing. Bastet's role in protecting and healing humanity also highlighted her dual nature as both a fierce protector and a compassionate healer. Healing through self-reflection. The story also conveys that healing often comes through reflection and awareness. Just as Sekhmet realized the harm she has caused and shifted back into her nurturing form, individuals can heal when they acknowledge and learn from their past actions or emotions, finding peace and new direction for the future. Very interesting story. So if I didn't completely confuse you and you know who Bastet is, and you feel like this is the goddess that's calling to you, I hope that you're more capable or able to work with her and to follow your intuition. And then I hope this helps. Thanks.